Hi everyone. Today we're going to study general term of an arithmetic sequence. The formula for general term of an arithmetic sequence is here. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity n minus 1 times d. Take note, the subscript n here is the same with the variable n in here, where the a sub n equals general term, a sub 1 is the first term, the n is the number of terms, and d is common difference. Let us have example 1. Find the 10th term of an arithmetic sequence with a sub 1 equals 4 and d equals 5. The formula is given here. Let us substitute the values. The a sub n means a sub 10. We are looking for the 10th term. So this is a sub 10 equals, the a sub 1 is 4 plus the quantity n is now 10 minus 1, that is a constant, times d, which is 5. Let us simplify further. So 10 minus 1 gives 9. So we have now a sub 10 equals 4 plus 9 times 5. The product of 9 and 5 is 45. Then we will get the sum of 4 and 45, and that is 49. So the 10th term of this arithmetic sequence is 49. This is our final answer. Example 2. Find a sub 21 of an arithmetic sequence 0, 4, 8, 12, 16. The general term formula is written here, and let us write the given and the required values. A sub 21 is the required value. Our a sub 1, the first term, we can get from the given sequence. And the d, the common difference, is not readily given but can be computed. We can take any two consecutive terms and then we will subtract. So we have 4 minus 0, that is 4. And that is a common difference. Or we may get the difference of 8 and 4, which is 4 also. 12 minus 8 is also 4. 16 minus 12 is also 4. So we are sure that this is an arithmetic sequence with a common difference of 4. Solving for a sub 21 now, we are using this general term formula. Let us substitute the values. So we have here a sub 21 equals the first term, and that is 0, plus the quantity 21 minus 1 times the common difference d, and that is 4. Simplifying further, so the 0 here can be deleted. The 21 minus 1 is 20, then multiplied by the 4. So our a sub 21 equals the product of 20 and 4, and that is 80. This is our final answer. Let us have example 3. In an arithmetic sequence, a sub 1 equals 8 and a sub 4 equals 14. Find a sub 5. Again, we will write here our general term formula. the required value is a sub 5. Using our general term formula with regard to our a sub 5, this is equal to a sub 5 equals 8, and that is the first term, plus the quantity, the n is also 5, and then minus 1 times d. There is no common difference given in the problem. So we need to get this value d by using the given value, which is a sub 4 equals 14. Using our general term formula with regard to a sub 4, we can write a sub 4 equals a sub 1 plus the quantity 4 minus 1 times d. This a sub 4 is equal to 14, and a sub 1 equals 8. Substituting these values, we have 14 equals 8 plus 4 minus 1 times d. Let us simplify this equation. This number 8 we will transpose on the other side. The sign will be changed. It will be negative. And then this 4 minus 1 becomes 3. So we have here 14 minus 8 equals 3 times d. This 14 minus 8 gives 6 equals 3d. And we want to isolate d. We will divide this equation by the coefficient of d, which is 3. So this 6 divided by 3 will be 2, and 3d divided by 3 is only d. So we can write d equals 2. This is the common difference, and this value is what we need in here. So substituting that value, we will be able now to get a sub 5. Simplifying further, this 5 minus 1 is now 4. So our a sub 5 is equal to 8 plus the product of 4 and 2. So we have 4 times 2 is 8, and then 8 plus 8 will give us 16. The a sub 5 is 16. Just a quick check. Let us write the terms of the given sequence. Knowing that our d, the common difference, is 2, we may start with the first term 8 as given in the problem. Then 8 plus d, that is equal to 10. This is the second term. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. This is the fourth term that is given in the problem. And the fifth term, 14 plus 2 is 16. So this a sub 5 equals 16 is our final answer. Let us have example 4. Find the first term, common difference, and a sub 20 of an arithmetic sequence if a sub 6 equals 12 and a sub 14 equals 28. The general term formula is here. Then let us write what is required in the problem. The first is the a sub 1, that is the first term. Next is the d, the common difference, and a sub 20, the 20th term. We can solve this a sub 20 once we know the first term and the common difference as a requirement in the general term formula. So let us solve for this a sub 1 and d using the data in the problem. Let's begin with a sub 6 equals 12. Let us write this a sub 6 with regard to our general term formula. So this is a sub 6 equals a sub 1 plus the quantity 6 minus 1 times d. Let us substitute the value of a sub 6 as 12. So this is now 12 equals a sub 1 plus this 6 minus 1 is 5 times d. So this is 5d. The second data is a sub 14 equals 28. Also, let us write this a sub 14 with regard to our general term formula. So a sub 14 equals a sub 1 plus the quantity 14 minus 1 times d. Let us substitute the value 28 for this a sub 14. So we have now 28 equals a sub 1 plus this 14 minus 1 is 13. Then the d is attached. So 13d. Let us regard this 12 equals a sub 1 plus 5d as equation 1 and 28 equals a sub 1 plus 13d as equation 2. Let us put them together because we're going to solve for a sub 1 and the d. Let us subtract these two equations so that the a sub 1 will be cancelled. When we subtract, we will have this 12 minus 28 is negative 16. The a sub 1 here and the a sub 1 here is cancelled out. And the 5d minus 13d gives negative 8d. We want to solve for d. We will divide this equation by the coefficient of d, which is negative 8. So this negative 16 divided by negative 8 is positive 2. And this negative 8d divided by negative 8, then this negative 8 will cancel out. Only d comes down. So we can write d equals 2. So this is our common difference. Let us copy this value in here. So we are done with our d. Let us now solve for a sub 1. Let us use equation 1. We will substitute the value of d here. So we have now 12 equals a sub 1 plus 5 times 2. Simplifying further, this 5 times 2 is 10. And we want to get the value of a sub 1. We will transpose this positive 10 to the left side. So it becomes negative. So we have now 12 minus 10 equals the a sub 1. And this 12 minus 10 is 2. So we can write a sub 1 equals 2. Let us copy this value opposite a sub 1 on this part. So we are now ready to solve for a sub 20. Using our general term formula, the a sub 20 equals 2, that is the first term, plus the quantity 20 minus 1 times d, which is also 2. Then simplifying further, 20 minus 1 gives 19. So we have a sub 20 equals 2 plus the product of 19 and 2. So 19 times 2 is 38. And then 38 plus 2 is 40. We are going to copy this value opposite a sub 20 in here. So now we are complete with the required values of the problem. A sub 1 is 2, the first term. The common difference is 2 also. And a sub 20 is 40. This is our final answer. I hope you learned something from this video. See you again next time.